Hello. Very good. Very good. Am I muted? Very good. Yeah. Okay. Zoom. Okay. Hi, welcome to the Zoom. Um, just going to admit someone. So if you'd like to join the Zoom, then you can. I've put the Zoom link in the post tab on my channel. I'll put you on to mute. Um, Cameras off. Um, I will do the introduction through YouTube and then I'll just have questions and answers through Zoom. So you can join the Zoom now or um yeah, after the intro. Um yeah, so the promise of being better than you are is the title. Oh, sorry, there's a front door knock. Sorry about that. I had a parcel delivery due between 3 and 6. I needed to come at 6. Um, so yeah, a promise of being better than you are. Non-duality. There seems to be this promise that society peddles, like the whole society is based on separation, and obviously that's seeking is part of that. And so this promise of you're getting there in the future, this promise of being better in the future is such a strong part of that, that time holds your salvation, the future holds your salvation. So in the future, I will become better than I am now, and I will be happy in the future. I have the future holds potential for a better experience. And so that fixation on the future, on time, and this arriving to this better place is something that non-duality or awakening points out. This projection of the mind, of future holding your happiness, is a projection. Like if you can imagine being in a the desert and you're thirsty and you see this mirage of like a water fountain or something and you're running towards it and then you get there and there's just more sand and so you see another one, oh over there it's there and then you run towards that one and on and on. So this constant projection in the future being better, the future holding what's missing, the future being the happiness, the salvation that's been looked for. If I can become better, then I will be happy. So what non-duality or what awakening is pointing out. I say awakening because I know there are other teachings that may be saying similar things. So I broaden it out to include other teachings, other schools. Um, but yeah, what's being pointed out in awakening in non-duality is that what is looked for, that water fountain that's looked for and chased after, actually isn't in time. The mind projects it in time and says, when I get here, or when I have this, or when I know this, or when this is, etc., etc. But that's a mirage, that's a projection. That's not true. these thoughts, these ideas, these images aren't true. So it's like a seeing through all these images, these projections, because they aren't true. There's a happiness, there's a freedom, a contentment, there's the end of seeking, and it's here. It's not in time. It's not a projection into time, into future. It's right here, it's simply here as whatever this is. This is where you find the water. It's not in the projection. It's not in the thoughts. It's here. And this is what awakening is. It's an awakening to here. Not here as a physical location, as a place. Here as in, you could call it all there is. This placeless place. This everything. This moment, you could call it, but not moment as in a snapshot of time. That would be another thought, another idea, a moment. This moment as in everything. This moment as in what is here right now. This stillness. This fullness. It's kind of the opposite of what we're taught. Go out, seek. Go out and look and seek and find out there in things, in objects and experiences, in people. And what happens, I think, is people get exhausted with that, exhausted with the endlessness of that and the unhappiness of that. And begin to question that and look for a simpler truth. Look for a simpler happiness. Look for true happiness, true peace. And that true happiness, that true peace isn't found in the personal world, the personal story, isn't found in the world of things, the world of experience. But I don't know if rich people find that out quicker, sooner. I don't know. Maybe, but maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. But then also, maybe poor people find that out as well. They find happiness in the simple things. So who knows? I don't know. Who knows? But either way, no matter what the circumstance is that the body finds itself in, the birth into, whatever condition the body ends up in, whatever experiences the body has, whatever difficulties the body has, or the human has. Freedom, happiness, peace is always in the same placeless place. And it's not about making the person better, the situation better. Naturally, there's a movement to improve the situation, to want a better situation, more comfortable situation. Like if you're in extreme poverty, naturally there's a wanting to have some comfort, some ease around money and, you know, financially. That would be a natural movement, a natural preference. But what is being spoken about is, regardless of that, happiness, freedom, peace, love, contentment, what's being looked for, this end of seeking for those things is here. It's here. Not in the story, the descriptions, but simply here. And so there seems to be a switch over. There seems to be a hearing of this and a resonating of this and a switching over. This drying up of seeking. This being, this being becoming free of being bound up in that seeking. This simple being, this simple empty fullness that's simply here. Mm. So you're welcome to ask any questions about that. Just give it a few moments on YouTube. Anyone to ask anything on the chat, or you can join Zoom, and then I'll close the YouTube and just stream through Zoom. Okay, lovelies. Yeah, I'll end the stream and you can join if you'd like to ask anything on Zoom. Bye. Oh no, I was about to press end the